pantry needs some love, so that's what we're gonna do today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I last posted, but this video is about reorganizing my pantry once again, and this time I'm making it a little bit more simplified. And now that I have 2 kids, I want to make it more accessible for them to grab snacks, and I'm just trying to make it more easier and cleaner, I would say. Mainly I'm just trying to get rid of things that I haven't used in a long time, that's probably expired, or we just don't even eat this anymore. And I'm pretty sure all of us have some kind of item in our pantry that has been there for a very, very long time. We've been trying to eat clean for a long time now, but this year our main focus is to eliminate as many items that we just don't need to put in our bodies. And now that we have 2 little boys, they want to open the pantry and grab a snack, and I want to make sure we have the best available snacks for them. We're not robots. We do eat guilty pleasures foods as well, and like I love potato chips, my husband loves Oreo cookies, but it's just about balance, I guess. And one of the things is, if you don't see it, you don't want it, you don't need it. So I want to just clean everything out and just have cleaner items. But also, my pantry is a complete disaster. It's just overflowing with items that I don't even remember when I bought them, so it was time. This is my beautiful disaster here. This pantry is completely unacceptable. And this, as you can see, we have some artists here who like to draw, and eventually once I clean everything out, I will continue writing my meals, because it actually helps so much. I mean, money-wise, now that groceries are, like, you know, unaffordable, but just knowing what you're gonna make and knowing what you have in your fridge and in your pantry, because there are times that I would buy something and I would buy it again and again, not knowing that I actually have like back stock of it, and then it's expired or it just doesn't taste right, and then I ended up tossing it. So organizing the pantry is very, very important to minimize the, you know, the money flow that's going out of your budget, because if we're throwing food away, it's basically throwing money away. Pantry needs some love, so that's what we're gonna do today. I realized I have this. A little step stool would be greatly appreciated here, right? So let me get all of this out. As you can see, I have 2 containers of cashews, and I didn't realize I had another container of it before I bought one at Costco. And this is just a pure example of how I end up buying things that I end up having duplicates of, and we don't go through cashews as quickly as, you know, we should maybe if we're buying 2 containers. So yeah. Okay guys, I don't want you to get discouraged, but this did take me 2 days, but I'm pretty sure you can do this in one whole day. I started a little late, and once, you know, evening comes around, like closer to dinner time and bath time, I mean, if you have kids, then you understand. It's just impossible to focus on doing this while, you know, keeping track of the kids and so forth. So on day 1, I just did what I could and basically took everything out, and then, you know, put things in categories. And then the next day I finished it all, obviously, but I did have a plan when I started, so it is really important to have a plan for where you want to put things. I am basically using the same concept that I have. I'm tweaking a few things around because, you know, now I have, you know, 2 little kids, and I want the snacks to be easily accessible to them. So in my opinion, I think I will always be changing the pantry around or anything. Nothing is going to be consistently the same, because maybe next year we'll be buying other products that, you know, will fit better in a different place. For me, I think a layout is really helpful, because no matter what I buy, as long as it fits in that category, I can always have a place for it. And another thing is that I'm always changing items. I am not one of those people that buys the same thing over and over again. I always like to try new things, especially, let's say Costco has something new. Trader Joe's, like, those are like my go-to stores. So I am kind of trying to steer away from those permanent labels. You'll see later in the video that I'm not even using them anymore. I wanted to get them, but then I decided against that, and I got something completely different where you could just write on the containers and you can erase it whenever you want, because I realized for us is that we buy things consistently, certain things. However, 60% of the items I always change around, and if you are anything like me, then I wouldn't recommend those, you know, nice pretty labels. It does look nice. However, I don't know if it's effective, because if you're switching things around, you're buying, you know, couscous today and then you're buying, you know, something quinoa tomorrow, and you want to reuse that same container, then you have to like take the sticker off and then put another one. So I am staying away from that. Other than that, just again, having a layout, and it makes it really easy. And it is overwhelming in the beginning, especially seeing all of these items, but you gotta trust the process. So this bin right here was supposed to just contain pasta, and then here I was just gonna have miscellaneous snacks. But now everything is just crossing over. Mystery what's in this. Like, I don't even know what's on the bottom there. I mean, I know there's like pasta products, but you never know. You guys, the amount of stuff that came out of that little pantry is crazy. I mean, we could just not shop for 5 years and probably survive off everything that we have here. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna try to see if I can group all this madness into different categories and then figure out what to do with it. And here comes the next day, and I'm just finishing up what I started the night before, basically finishing up grouping things together. So here I'm just finally tossing all the things that I figured out that I just don't need, that have expired or we're just never going to use. And now I'm actually writing everything out with this amazing marker. It's actually chalk marker that I got at Target, and it's erasable, and you can just write on absolutely anything, plastic, glass, even chalkboard. In here, I'm just stripping away all the other labels that I had on these containers, and I'm not even sure if they're 100% accurate because I'm pretty sure, like, where I have cookies, it says oatmeal on one of the containers. And believe it or not, when my mom or my mother-in-law comes in and they open the pantry, they think, you know, it says what it is. So it's really important to keep track of writing what's really exactly in the containers, and that's why I decided to go with the chalk marker, because it's just a lot easier for me. But again, those pretty labels are amazing and they work for a lot of people, and if you guys have them, like, they're great, they're beautiful. It's just for me that I keep changing things around. I'm not consistent. It just works for me to do this chalk marker, and if you are interested, again, I get it at Target, and it works really well. Like, I love it because I just switched out a container right now, and just had to erase it and then rewrite it, and it's perfect. I actually read a quote the other day, and it says, "Clutter is nothing more than postponed decisions." And it actually really, really stuck with me because I know we're talking about the pantry here, but in reality, if you think about it, we clutter a lot of things. I have, you know, my pantry full of stuff. My closet is full of stuff. My kids' toys are full of stuff. And thinking more about it is just like decisions that we don't make to decide whether or not we have to let it go or to keep it or to do something with it. And it also comes down to like emotional level as well. Anyways, I just thought it was really cool and it really spoke to me, that quote, and I just wanted to share it with you guys.
I've tried to explain how much you really mean to me, but I feel a bit insane. Could you just take me seriously? I get jealous,
So trying to use up as much of vertical space as I can possibly can. This is kind of like the new system that I'm doing with the cans, and it works really well. Actually, I can still find what I'm looking for, and I was able to save so much space just by doing this two little containers on top of each other, and it works really great.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions. I'll go, Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go.
And you guys, I do not have the best handwriting, so it's not gonna look perfect, but you know what? It's authentic, and I think that's way better than anything else. And it's easier and convenient. So if you are nervous that you don't have the best handwriting and you're not gonna be able to write it on the jar or whatever, so don't stress it, just do it and it will look fine.
Nothing can stop me in the night. Look to the left, look to the right. Nothing can stop me in the night. Like I am leaving all the bad stuff. Go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, to better times, to better times. Cannot believe that what we had is now gone, and I don't know how to be alone. Feels like my heart is cut in half. What I want is to get back where I belong. 'Cause we don't talk that much and we don't share a lot. Even though there's nothing in it after lately, maybe we'll get there. I know you think of me 'cause I've been thinking about you. Even though we disagree on most things, baby, maybe we'll get there. 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 You had your reasons and I sure had mine too, but I can't picture me without you. I know it sounds a bit cliche, yeah, it does, but there's no other people like us. 'Cause we don't talk that much and we don't share a lot. Even though there's nothing in it after lately, maybe we'll get there. I know you think of me 'cause I've been thinking about you. Even though we disagree on most things, baby, maybe we'll get there. 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 I don't know where you are, if you're happy to your heart. Yeah. I don't know if you want to get right back where we started. Yeah.
And this is it. This is the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time really soon. Thanks for watching.